What's up guys, I'm Zackernity and welcome back to another Will You Press the Button. Now, the first one as soon as I opened the site, it's quite a good one. You wake up from a coma with a new life, you're successful, attractive, in any way you want. But, this is the hardest part. You must leave your old family and friends behind with no contact allowed while still having memories of your old life, and you have no close family or friends when you wake up. So it's a case of you'd be straight into the coma, but no one will come visit you or anything because you'll be basically changing your face and everything in your sleep. That's awful. Oh, me personally, I will not press that button. There'll be some people out there who would because they physically hate their family or something like that, or they just want a new successful life and everything. But I would not press that button. That is so awful. Let's see, 39% of you press the button. That's quite a lot, to be honest. You can speak any language in the entire universe, but you have to repeat every sentence you say 3 times in a row. It's not like that's exactly like that one of those challenges where you got the headset on and it's repeating everything back to you. Oh, I can't remember what it's called, but it's just like it just purely echoes it. So you listen to yourself say the same thing over and over and over. That would get quite irritating after a while, but the entire universe would be quite. You'd be able to speak random gibberish, like the unknown language that we know at the moment. You might speak the actual Egyptian language or something like that. It'd be quite interesting, but I wouldn't like to repeat every sentence 3 times in a row. I would not press that button. I mean, yeah, it'd be nice knowing everything, or being fluent in every single language, but no. I wouldn't like that. Let's see. World peace, hunger is non-existent. Everyone in the world is happy, but you have to move to another planet where there is no peace, everyone is hungry, and happiness doesn't exist. So... it means... I'll leave Earth, go off to in the future, like onto Mars, and live like a normal life. How does that work? But who says? There's like a little bit of a loophole here. It says you have to move to another planet where there's no peace, but that doesn't mean when. You could literally stay on like an Earth and then say, oh, I'll definitely move. I'll definitely move. Like you could literally just. So when you're going to move, I'll move when I'm dead. There you go. Because it doesn't say when you have to. It literally doesn't say when you have to. So yeah, I would press that button. I would press that. But there's any internet like the guy just. But it doesn't matter because I'll be dead. You get to meet your favourite musician, but you haven't showered in a week and aren't wearing any pants. By pants, I presume you mean trousers. Or pants. But I wear boxers, not pants. Boxers are different. There's a difference between pants and boxers. But I still presume he means by... Well, hang on a minute. You haven't showered in a week. That means it doesn't say you can't have a bath. It doesn't mean I couldn't dress up, I couldn't wear a onesie. I can definitely press that button easy. That is an easy one to bypass. Let's see, 45 people. Really? They said, yeah, well, you can wear shorts. Like the guy says here. They said pants, you can wear shorts and put deodorant on and lots of spray. There's so many loopholes in that. You can have a bath. Just go swimming or something like that. You have I'm guessing have the ability to bring anyone you want back to life, but someone has to take their place. Oh, that's hard. Is it somewhat random, or do I have to choose someone to literally go, and now you're dead? Oh, someone has to take their place. If it was the case, I could literally choose so someone could just go, and you're dead. I want this person back alive. I would do it because I do it to like all the the evil people in the world, like the terrorists and everything at the moment, I'd do it to those. It's like, and now you're taking his place, and you are, and you are, and you are, and you. All these people are back alive, they were good. I would. That'd be pretty good. It'd be really good. You can go anywhere you can imagine for a week, but you must spend time in solitary confinement for 5 months. But you can read any 5 books you want. So that means no internet, no nothing, but for 5 months I have to spend solitary confinement. I would not do that. As soon as I have the money, I can go anywhere I want. Apart from space. Space would be awesome to go to, but sadly, no, I can't. I would not do that. An introvert. This is. Yeah, I'm sort of one, but no. I still wouldn't do that, even for my own sake. You have super speed, but you always have to be moving. Technically, we are with the Earth, because we're always going around. Unless you have to. You mean I physically have to keep moving? For me. So I could just basically just keep doing this, or I always have to be moving. There's a loophole in this, I know there is. I physically know there's a loophole in this. We are always technically moving, so yeah, I pressed it, easy, done. You are moving all the time. Like the guy says, a heartbeat is a movement. There you go, because you are moving. Yeah, because you got stuff around inside you moving constantly. You invent something that everyone will remember for the next 500 years, but nobody remembers that you made it. Oh, that's horrible. That is completely horrible. But technically, if they remember that the creation was remembered, then that's the same as I'm being remembered, so that counteracts itself. How does that work? Like, I could say I invented, I don't know, some of that solves global warming or something like that. Then, if nobody remembers that I made it, then they can't remember that it ever existed. So how does that work? That's still pressing, because then it means that stuff gets fixed. This guy doesn't know who made the internet, but Really? He was on the freaking Olympics as well. There's some people in the world who don't know anything. Why? You got the ability of a god, but you know the exact moment in time you will die, and there is no way to avoid it or stop it. That is a horrible way to go. You know when you're going to die, you know exactly how and how painful it's going to be. That's awful. That's completely awful. But that's the case of, like, you know where it's going to be, but you can't avoid it or stop it. If you can't avoid it or stop it, that means you just have to accept it. Yeah, I'd do that, because you don't know how long you got in total. If you get the ability of a god, then that actually... What if you're a god that can't die? Yeah. If the god can't die, if you get the ability of a god that can't die, then how does that work? Anyway, you gain the ability to forget things, allowing any experience to feel new and exciting, but you get Alzheimer's when you're 40 years old. How about no? Because my granddad's got that now. Well, he doesn't even recognize anyone anymore. He's like a little kid, pure like a baby. No, that's awful. A lot of people go through all that. It's not nice to experience. It literally isn't nice. You see them disappear slowly and surely. It's the same with the dementia side. You just see them just slowly go away, and you can't do any single thing about it. Because right now, I could literally say he doesn't. My granddad that's in the home, one of the care shelters and everything. He doesn't exist anymore. It's not him. I mean, the body and everything is him, but it's not him in his head anymore. All the experiences, all the family and everything, not there. It's not nice. I wouldn't put that on anybody. Anyway, you get to travel to any time and place, but you do not choose where you go or where you can end up. You cannot bring anything with you. So technically, you're telling me I can warp and then I'm naked. No. If I had the ability to warp, I would not press that ever. That's a bad one. It's like, where's random look? Where am I going today? In the middle of the White House on camera, and you're naked. Oh, this is brilliant. Oh, you find out you have the power of a Jedi, but you are Jar Jar Binks. Me said no go. Me said no going. I would not. I would not. That'd be the most annoying way to speak ever. Although, if it was a Jar Jar Binks is a Jedi, that would be pretty funny. You can read the minds of animals, but you can't stop hearing their thoughts. I looked on to you guys. You can read the minds of every animal you want, but you can't stop hearing all the animals' thoughts that you're walking by or anything. I mean, it'd be pretty cool if there was the odd one on it, you could just hear it there saying what it's thinking. But imagine being in a zoo where it's full of like all the birds and everything. Actually, there's a lot of birds outside at the moment. It'd be quite annoying. So until then, guys, as always, I will see you in the next episode. Goodbye. Oh, he's run over him. There's one. I see one in there in the graveyard. Kids, Daddy's home. Looking like that, isn't it? Go on, do it. You gotta clamp it. Yep, there it is. Onto my heart.